Welcome to Lancaster Community Television Station, Channel 66. I'm Ethan, and this is
Nicte Machado Aco.
And we're doing a student-athlete feature. She is a J.P. McCaskey senior, class of 2019. Nice to meet you, Nicte.
Nice to meet you.
I understand you're multi-talented and multi-gifted. Let's start with education. May you explain about the IB program you're in?
Yes, so the IB program is basically a program that encourages a student's own way of thinking. It encourages to take our side on kind of global issues and other subjects. Along with that, it also is very rigorous, and it really prepares students for college. It offers credit, and if you complete the necessary tests and requisites, as well as taking a class called Theory of Knowledge, and get a certain amount of points on the tests, you can ultimately earn the IB diploma. So that's a benefit of the IB program.
Cool. And how does the IB program help you as far as getting ready for college?
Well, actually, the IB program kind of teaches as college classes, and it's so rigorous, and it teaches so much work that I've actually visited colleges and sat in lecture halls and classes and stuff, and I've known what that certain course, what it is about that certain course. So, like, for example, I went to a college and I sat in a class of evolution and biology, and I actually knew what they were talking about, and I could raise my hand and answer questions. So that's how I kind of realized that the IB program has really prepared me, at least personally.
Yeah, that's good that you're well-educated, well-gifted, and more importantly, you take your education serious. It's like you found your gift and your purpose in the life. Now let's get on to the athletic side of you. You do varsity track, varsity soccer, and you did Penn relays. Let's start with soccer. Like, what encouraged you to do soccer?
Well, I have been playing soccer since I was 6 years old. It was actually my first passion. I never stopped playing after that. That's always been my favorite thing, my favorite hobby to do. So I came to high school, and in 9th grade, I tried out for the varsity team, and I made it, and it was a really great experience. They made me captain my 11th grade year, and then my 12th grade year, unfortunately, I couldn't play because I joined a soccer team called PA Classics, and I actually made it on the academy level, which restricted us for playing with our school team. So instead of doing soccer, then I turned to football because I still wanted to do a fall sport. So I love being involved in McCaskey.
Yeah, you definitely did your thing in varsity football. You were a female kicker, and you made a record in your all-time leading scorer for women in varsity football ever. You're the first to ever kick a field goal and score points. How did that moment feel for you?
It was really amazing. Honestly, I remember that night picture perfect. I didn't know I was going to go onto the field, so when I went on, it all happened so fast. I didn't even have time to get as nervous as I usually would be when I'm expecting for the team to score a touchdown. So it was a really great moment. Like, when it happened, I was just like, wow, I can't believe I just did that. Like, my hard work is finally paying off.
Yes, and let's talk about varsity track and field. You do both indoor and outdoor, and you're the captain.
Yes. So I never ran track before 9th grade. That was my first year, and I've gotten really, really close to the team. They're honestly like my second family. So that's kind of what's kept me so motivated to do track throughout the years. And because of our bond, and because we're all so hardworking and just naturally athletic, I guess, we've gone on to do pretty big things, such as go to Penn relays and medal at states and districts and leagues and go to nationals. So that's something that has really impacted me in high school and that I would definitely do again.
Yeah, I've seen you grow over the years from both track and soccer. But in track, your track team made records for the relay team, and Penn relays, it was the best against the best, competing against everyone in the United States. Do you also participate in Lancaster City track?
Yes, I have done that since my summer of my freshman year, and it's something that's also really kept me in shape and kept me just motivated in continuing to do track and has made me closer with everybody else on the team, since a lot of people that do compete for McCaskey also do summer track.
Cool. And then there's another side to you. It's like a third personality almost. You also do the marching band.
Yes, I did marching band my 9th and 10th grade, or not my 9th and 10th, my 10th and 11th grade year. I played the clarinet. I've been playing that since I was in 6th grade, and I actually didn't do it this year because I joined the football team, so it was too time consuming between football and then running to soccer practices, so I could never make it to marching band.
And then back to the educational side, you are part of the National Honor Society.
Yes, I'm actually the vice president this year, and we've been working really hard to organize an event called Relay for Life, which is going to be held in May, and we're working towards raising money for cancer research.
Do you have a date on that?
I believe March 30th, but I'm not 100% sure.
Cool. And now that you know the next chapter of your life as far as college, may you explain which major you want to choose?
Well, I really, really love biology, so I want to major in biology and kind of obtain all the prerequisites necessary to go then on to medical school.
Cool. And last but not least, you have your great support system of your parents. May you explain how they help support you in everything?
Yes. So, my parents have always been a huge advocate for academics. Actually, the reason we even moved to the United States was for me and my brothers to get a better education. My mom knew about the IB program in itself, even while we were living in Mexico. So she always kind of had it planned out for us to be very academically inclined and always just strive to do our best in academics. Not only that, but they've just always been so supportive of me in sports. They love that I do extracurriculars. They always go to my soccer games, and they always go to my track meets, and I would always see them on Fridays and during the football games. So they've just always been there for me. They always motivate me, and they've always encouraged me to do whatever I can because they have known that I was always very determined and that I can do whatever I strive for.
Cool. I'm really impressed by everything you do and your actions, and more importantly, lead by example as a team captain. And I'm really amazed. You made a lot of history here at the high school, J.P. McCaskey, and you'll always be remembered. So,
thank you.
You're welcome. This is Channel 66 doing a featured athlete of Nicte. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.